Howdy, kids. Corn kids. Sorry. I was just thinking about corn on the cob, and then I was thinking about the children of the corn, and then, of course, I immediately went to corn kids, and then, of course, I called you guys kids, and that brought it right back up to my ADHD riddled brain. So it is, again, beer time. And it's a little windy, so I do have my foot on the tripod because one of my bean bags has fallen off. But got a beer. Day 19. Actually, it's day 20. But I am a day late on beers because I skipped a day. And then I made up for it, and then I skipped a day, and then I had to make up for it again. And maybe there'll be 2 beers today. Maybe. Maybe. So I have just opened up 19, and it looks delightful because it is another Tenuta's Milwaukee County Stout. I don't know what makes this one different, though. This one says Southern Star Paragon Bourbon Barrel Aged. Always keep cold and enjoy fresh. Brewed, canned by Explorium Brewpub. I'm liking their stuff. Government warning. Don't use a meat slicer in a deli if you're drunk and pregnant. About the brew, Milwaukee County Stout. Each year we set aside a very special beer to be released on Black Friday. This big Imperial Stout has rested in Southern Star Paragon bourbon barrels since before last year's release. Expect a full body with complex wood, vanilla, and molasses notes drawn from the barrel. Psst, contains lactose. IBU 65, gravity 1.130. Not sure what that figures out at. I never did measure my beer. I never did. I just said whatever it comes out at, that's what it comes out at. So drink in a stem glass at 45 degrees. I don't know if I can lean that far. The gluten has been removed. All right. Stuff that bag down there so that it doesn't blow away because it is a little windy. So, 2025 Explorium. I guess I'm going to have to go back to the previous Milwaukee County Stout and see how it differed. So, I do know that it was in an orange can, and this one is in a blue can. Or heck, it might have even been in a green can. And there's a whole lot of beer and other stuff between that beer and this beer. Thanks for the muffler. So, anyway, let's crack it open. Since I felt through the bag that it was a smaller can, it's a 12-ounce can, I didn't have to grab the Czechoslovakian pint glass. Instead, I'm going with the Shrouded in Mystery. What is that? Weird something on the glass. Sorry, kids. Yeah. Something shiny. Woo! Off I go. Anyway, I'm going to pour it. You guys will get to see the Fez meets beer side. It's a stout. It's going to be dark. Hey, look at that. It's a stout and it's dark. So let's pour this thing a little bit more violently because we have a pint mug and a 12-ounce can, so lots of room. It has a dark brown head that is collapsing rapidly. Not completely, but it is collapsing. And it is pitch black. You cannot see through this at all. So let's give it a sniff. See what it's like. I was really happy with the last one, so. Ooh, this smells like a very molassesy stout. I'm trying to find the 12% alcohol by volume. Okay. Maybe this will just be the single beer of the evening. You never know. But it's only 12 ounces, so it shouldn't inebriate me too much. People are like, wow, what a lightweight. Yeah. I drink a beer every day. You'd think I'd have a tolerance or something, but I don't. So anyway, I'm going in. I'll tell you what it's like when I come up for air. That is full bodied. That has a ton of flavor. None of it is bad, but it was a bit overwhelming right there. So, and I actually waited for this to reach 45 degrees so I could drink it at the temperature that they wanted. So, that brings out a lot of flavor. The slightly warmer beer, this is 45 degrees instead of your refrigerator usually keeps your stuff about 37, 38. So, this is slightly warmer. It's as if I've poured it maybe 10 minutes ago instead of just now. Uh, if I had just taken it out of the fridge. Very tasty, very rich. I'm getting the bourbon. I'm getting a lot of chocolate for some reason, but maybe it's just the vanilla in, interacting with something else. So, although it says it contains lactose, so it does have a slightly creamier mouthfeel to it than other beers that I have had. I keep reading the can, and I'm so entertaining to you folks out there. That is a thick, rich stout, and I can taste the alcohol. I can actually taste the alcohol in this one. It is interacting with my mouth the way, well, bourbon would, to tell you the truth. Ah, I do like Explorium's stuff. I need to get on their webpage. Thank you, Jet Planes. I need to get on their webpage so I can check out what else they got. And of course, the fact that this is from Tenuta's, and I love Tenuta's Deli. I really do. Talk about an awesome joint. They've got everything there. They've got a fabulous selection of beers. They have a fabulous selection of wines. Uh, they have wine coolers as well. Um, I saw some stuff from the Von Stiel Winery there, which is a winery out of Baraboo, Wisconsin. And I used to summer there every year with my family because we went camping at Devil's Lake, and that was quite a tour for my parents and my aunt and uncle to take. Woohoo! They'd come home all tipsy with a jar of port wine cheese, and I would be happy as a clam. Port wine cheese. Thank you, Wisconsin. Love all your stuff. I especially love Tenuta's Deli, like I said. Excellent place. Great food. Right now, they've got their summer grill open, and you show up there, you can actually walk up and sample some of their fine Italian sausage right there off the grill. It's freaking awesome. Oh, man. If you haven't been there, if you haven't been to fabulous uh, Tenuta's Deli in, I think that's Kenosha still. I don't think it's Racine. I'm going to say Kenosha still. Kenosha, Wisconsin. Stop in. You'll love it. Excellent deli. So, all right. I know you're going, well, aren't you down in Chicago? Yes, I am. And I will take that trip because it's worth it. So, it's good old fashioned deli. And man, their selection of cheeses and meats and stuff, outstanding. So, all right. Enough about Tenutas. More about the beer. More about the beer. Molasses through the entire process of the swallow, but it actually ramps up in flavor after the swallow, all at the back of the mouth, right at the opening of where your tongue meets your throat. You can taste it there. Delicious. It is definitely an imperial stout, so it is full flavored. It is not a let's buy a 12 pack and drink all of them. That, especially at 12% alcohol by volume. Holy cow! It's like that's definitely a film. that needs to be done. If you're going to do that, if you're going to drink a 12 pack of these, I need to be invited to that movie premiere. Thank you very much. So, anyway, let's answer the questions. If I saw this in the store, would I pick it up? Yes, I would. This is outstanding stuff. And it's in a nice size, too. As for an imperial stout, as much flavor as this, 12 ounces is actually a very nice size for an imperial stout of this magnitude of flavor. So I'm loving it. I really am. And oh, look at that. I didn't realize it had a cool little abstract representation of the skyline of Milwaukee and the sun. Let's show you guys that. Yeah, it's nice art. That's pretty cool. And back of the can are the legend blaze and the IBUs and the gravity, as well as that little thing that says it's gluten free, and you can click on pause and click on that if you want. Give it a try. I don't even know if it's in focus, because I'm certainly not. So anyway, I'm going to finish this fine beer. Oh, I haven't answered the second question. If someone handed this to me at a party, would I be happy? Yes, but I would also be super excited, because I would be like, you know about Tenuta's Deli? That's freaking awesome. So anyway, I'm going to finish this beer out here. And then I'm probably going to go seek some sort of dinner to lay on top of this so that I don't put on a lampshade instead of a fez. And I will talk to you guys next time I've got an awesome beer to share. Thanks.